Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Steven Universe Future. Last time on, we had volleyball, which almost had nothing to do with volleyball, the sport. Instead, Steven was healing some gems when White Diamond's former Pearl decided to stop by to see if Steven could help her with her crack in her face. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and they went to our Pearl, in order to figure out something to do. Which is where we gave White Diamond's Pearl the name Volleyball. So Pearl, Steven, and Volleyball went to the reef to figure out what was wrong, and they figured out that whatever injury it was so traumatic that even though her gem is fixed, the injury still stays, basically. And it's revealed that it was actually Pink Diamond that actually injured Volleyball. But she was, I guess, more okay with it, because she knew that's how Pink Diamond was. She threw tantrums like that and stuff. Which was upsetting to Pearl, and definitely to Steven, who entered the pink state and kind of started throwing one of those tantrums, so, yeah. But they did figure everything out. They sorted everything out. The two pearls fused into one mega pearl, and they all escaped and came to a new understanding about Pink Diamond and their different service to Pink Diamond. So, yeah. This is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever for any future episodes of Steven Universe Future. Future episodes. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this episode of Steven Universe Future. Here we go.
Hey, all you gems out there in the universe.
Hello.
Been feeling lost and confused in this new era?
Oh, it's a commercial.
Then come on down to Little Homeschool. Oh no, the Dondi's been, kinda covered in toilet paper?
Yeah.
Hey, whoever you are that's pranking me, you
Wait
got
a
a really
minute.
weird idea of what a prank is. At least I don't have to pick up more toilet paper.
Tuh. Who's pranking?
Steven Universe!
Whoa.
Can I see you guys in the bathroom?
Tuh.
They must have fused because they both hate me.
That was them. This is Bluebird.
Yeah.
She pranked me earlier
She's
today.
different.
She put a
She's
sign
a
on
fusion.
my back that said Isn't it convenient that Bluebird just showed up here at my house?
Steven, you've literally invited all problematic gems from across the universe to come here and learn a better way of living.
That's true.
Right.
How'd that happen?
You obviously shook it.
Chance to change.
Easy,
You
man.
obviously shook it by accident.
Tuh. Oh.
Pearl, Bluebird's got a knife.
How else are we gonna cut this cake she made for you?
Oh, man. He's just too suspicious.
Steven,
These two. I've been finding this junk all over the place.
Steven, those are my drawings.
Amethyst, I'm sorry.
Aww.
What's with the waterworks, love? My art career is over before it even got off the ground. I don't know what art is, but this is the best art I've ever seen.
I don't know what art is, but
I'm sure everything's just fine. Okay, Steven. Your dad is fine. Bluebird is cool.
Yeah, everything's okay.
Your son?
Ah,
Are those screams of fun? No!
okay.
Here we go. And forever shall he rue the names!
Gah.
Aquamarine. And Ruby. Well, it's us. It's always been
So it is.
You never knew.
I always knew. Everyone knew.
Yeah, we all knew it.
That's enough! Hey!
He cut his hair.
No!
What?
Throw a shield.
Dad,
Or
are you
catch
okay?
him. Damn.
Oh, me. I was directing you.
Father,
Oh.
go inside.
Oh shit. Father.
I won't let you get away with this!
Oh, it's a fight. Nope.
What was that? You were uncoordinated. Try again.
Nope. No. This ain't happening.
He is so annoying. I hate him so much. I know. Me too.
Uh-oh. Oh, now they're gonna fuse.
Die! No, if it isn't my favourite trio.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Damn.
You may have gotten us this time, but we'll be out there. Hating you! Forever.
Yeah, and we'll kick your ass again.
Everyone can change, but not everyone wants to.
Yeah.
Goodbye, old pal.
Aww.
You're finally free.
I feel like we needed a Viking funeral for that. Alright. Fun little episode. You know the greatest thing is that I hate episodes like that where it's like, oh, they're actually evil, and the main character, they know that they're evil, but they're being just so gosh darn nice, and everyone just thinks they're just so gosh darn nice, but they're actually evil, and they're fooling everyone except our main character, and so our main character is humiliated and cast out. Great thing about this is it was 11 minutes anyway. This is 11 minutes long, so we just sort of went right through this, didn't we? So that might be one of the greatest things about this show only having 11-minute episodes, is that we can get through stuff fast. I'm glad that didn't drag on, especially like what really hit me was when he was like, just look at this horrible artwork, and Amethyst is like, no, that's my artwork, and she starts crying. It's like, oh, I'm so glad that didn't drag on, and we pretty much ended it really quickly. Because I hate stories like that. They're just so horrible. But this one worked out. Okay. So, I didn't take down too many notes, but I did write down some. The first thing I wrote down was prank. So, when Steven was getting pranked and then I heard a laugh, all my hopes were for Spinell being back. And I was like, damn it, it's not Spinell. I want Spinell back. Oh, man. Oh, I wish we could have kept Spinell. She was so much fun. But alright. But I can take Bluebird instead. So yeah. We got Bluebird, the fusion of Aquamarine and Eyeball. Which I had kind of forgotten about Aquamarine. I remembered Eyeball. I remembered the two of them being bubbled. Being in a bubble flying through space. That's all I remembered, really. And so, yeah, those are two more villains that Steven has not gotten to, along with Jasper. So yeah. So bringing them back was cool, and having the two of them fuse into Bluebird was interesting. And honestly, the whole thing of, like, well, you know, everyone was already pretty much immediately giving them another chance, whereas Steven was cautious, but then he did slowly start to be like, no, it's okay, I need to, you know, give her another chance, and then it all goes to hell pretty much. So yeah, so that was interesting. And it is interesting that, you know, the other gems, I guess just that they really did trust her immediately. That was also interesting too. The fact that just pretty much immediately they did trust Bluebird, and I guess that's honestly because maybe this is something Steven should have thought of too. Is that, yeah, if anything happens, they can easily crush her. Steven could if he really wanted to, you know. So yeah, I guess it's just that they weren't, like, worried about the two of them, even if they did fuse. So yeah, that was interesting. And then Greg and his hair, man, oh man, they cut his hair, man. I can't believe they did that. They actually cut his hair. Because I was wondering if they were gonna do that. But I guess, and technically, it still means he got dropped. It's just that Aquamarine didn't drop him. But he did it just so he could get free and then Steven to catch him. Which, man, Steven's stronger than I realized if he can just catch his father without any problems. So, yeah, that was interesting. And was there a... I want to go back really quickly. Yeah. Yeah, because he was crying over the loss of his hair, which, when you think about it, should just be such a trivial thing. Like, oh, he's crying over his hair, but it did get to it did get to Steven, you know. It did get to him. It is definitely upsetting to Greg. So just him crying and then just
Father, go inside.
Just that line, just Father, go inside. It's like, oh shit. He's about to, like, he basically induced the pink state to fight the two of them. So that was crazy too, actually doing that. He basically let the pink state take over for him, and he fought the two of them. Then technically the last thing I wrote down was fusion. We got 2 fusions this time around. We got Bluebird, and I like the fact that, you know, they weren't able to fuse properly because they're not quite in sync, you know? The only thing that sort of unites them is their hatred for Steven. But then, ironically, that does bring them together, which was interesting. They were able to fuse, and I like just immediately, you know, when the other gems come out, and you know, obviously Pearl's line is amazing. It's like, why is Greg crying in the bathroom? It's just so funny. And then, I love that they keep using the bathroom, by the way. Like, they keep using it. This is 2 episodes, not in a row, but this is the second episode where they had to, like, go to the bathroom to talk about things. So, I like that this is just a thing we're doing now. And, yeah, I like immediately, you know, the 3 of them come out, and then they see Bluebird, you know, going, die, 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 and it's just like, oh, my favorite crystal gems, you know? And I love just immediately, Garnet's just like, and they fuse straight into Alexandroid and just crush her. You know what? You know what they say? There's no kill quite like overkill. So I like that. Which, yeah, I mean, that kind of proves Garnet's point that they can easily just crush Bluebird if they wanted to. You know, if she got out of line. And they did. They just fused straight into Alexandrite and just crushed her. So, yeah. And then the 2 of them, they got away, you know. 2 people that even Steven Universe can't win over, you know. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wrote down. Fun little episode. Funny, a little heartfelt, and definitely a lot of badass moments too. So yeah. I like that. We are halfway through the season now. Halfway through. Isn't that crazy? But yeah. Tomorrow we will move on to episode 6, and for real this time. I know that last episode I said, oh, tomorrow we'll move on to the next episode, and then what is it, like a week later, I think? This is almost a week later that this episode is going up. Yeah, sorry about that. Holidays, Christmas, all that took over. So, but yeah, tomorrow, for sure, we're definitely going to be moving on into episode 6. So, yeah, with all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Steven Universe future reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.